this thing to start up. Let me double check the levels. Waiting for the stream to start. Waiting for the stream. Waiting for the stream. Looks like the stream is live now. Hey, what's up? This is Dave. This is What's Up Dave. Happy Monday. This is my stream where I catch up with my friends on the internet, keeping in touch about what I'm up to, sharing any news I happen to come upon, I should say. So anyway, what's going on this week? It's Monday. This is therapy day, so I had a therapist meeting at 11, and it was good. I enjoy going to the therapy sessions because I get to talk out myself, and they have to listen because I'm paying them to do that. So it's good as a kind of as an external mirror, and I'm pretty lucky to have a therapist that's a genuine person, because otherwise I would never be able to go to these kind of things. Just talk. It's great. So let's see. This is going to be a long week of development. So next week, my cousin's going to be here. We're kicking off. We're doing a tech summit for the project that we're working on. So we're going to be doing some visualization work using a JavaScript library called D3, and maybe do some design and some wireframing type stuff, and then also cooking and eating a lot of food. So that means this week I probably should exercise, but to prepare for this coming week, I need to put together some JavaScript framework stuff. I started to look at a week or so ago, but now it's time to plug some stuff together and make some final decisions and develop the tool chain, what frameworks we'll use, what tools we're going to use, and have some conventions in place. So it should be good. I'm pretty excited by it. It'll be nice to have some visitors. And I'm pretty pleased by the way that just the overall living room cafe space has become more usable. I don't think I'm going to have that TV up on the wall by the time he gets here, but I'm pretty excited by it. One thing I did do this past weekend was, instead of doing a lot of work other than preparing for today's therapy session, was to put together the PC. And I have a few pictures of it. Screen switch over here and take a look. So let's see. I think I put them in the quick collection. Oops, nope. I have more than one thing. So the original PC build was this one. I don't know if I remember if I showed this or not, but there's a tempered glass panel that goes around the top of this. And the problem with this build, as beautiful as it was, is that my graphics card, which is a AMD R9 290, burns so much energy. It's one of the most energy-hoggy graphics cards that are out there, that this case could not keep it cool. So the computer would actually shut down when it got over 90 degrees Celsius. It was actually heading higher than that. And even if I was running it with the case off, there was still problems with it. I tried to reverse the card's mounting position so the fans would blow out, and I would just leave the back of the case off. But there was too many obstructions that would keep the card from fitting. So the alternatives were either to buy a new graphics card that was cheaper and used less energy, which would have been right now with current prices about $400 for a mediocre-ish card. Or it occurred to me I could actually just buy another case for like $90. So I bought another case, which was this case. This case, which is over here. This case is from a company called Thermaltake, which has been one of their first, I would say, custom case makers. And this is an open frame case. Airflow can't get any better with this type of case, because basically it's a piece of glass in front of an open design, and the graphics card can be positioned so it's nowhere near anything else. And still, even with this case, even when there's a fan blowing directly on the graphics card from the outside, a window fan, the graphics card barely keeps to operating temperature. So I think there's something that I need to do to take off the I need to take off the fan assembly and try to clean it out, or reapply thermopaste, or do something to cool this thing down. Because it doesn't look like graphics card prices are going to drop anytime soon. Cards that are selling should have a manufacturer retail price of about $190. It's selling for $450, $470 right now. let alone like the really good graphic cards, which are hitting like almost $1,000 instead of like the $400 price point that they are supposed to have, because all these cryptocurrency miners. Anyway, so that was the weekend build. Everything was set up earlier on Friday, like installation of software. So that computer's ready to run, and I'm able now at least to play games on it without the computer shutting down, which is an improvement. I actually have a camera set up over there that's showing the computer in standby mode. Well, let's go over it and have a look at it. I wonder if I can turn this lamp on, get some more light on it. Maybe not. How does that look? It's kind of blowing everything out now. But yeah, so you can maybe have a better look at it. So you can kind of see inside the various components. You can see how it's an open frame, so there's like this tempered glass that's on the outside of it, and then on the inside that's completely open. So it'll be interesting for dust, but the fans might keep them off. There's the motherboard that I had in the other board. You can see like the CPU cooler pump, that white thing, and then here's the radiator here on the other side of it. That's the top of it. Here's the radiator. So I turn it on here, you can see everything start powering up. And okay, it's pretty quiet. And then over here, I actually like this case a lot. It's a lot larger. It's a lot bigger than the other case. The other case was really elegant. What I might do with that is turn that into like another PC build if a friend of mine is looking for a PC. That's strange. I'm trying to turn the TV on again. But actually, I'll switch to the other camera. Alright, so this is on. The PC is going over there. Getting a lot of glare, unfortunately. It's a nice build, and it's sitting very nicely on top of the shelf unit, which I can show back over here. If I switch back to the screen, you can see how this is set up over here. Oops. So this is like a shot of the living room over here. So you can see the computer is up here in the upper right corner. And I'm actually using the giant TV as a monitor for it right now. I can run this TV at 120 hertz, so actually the frame rate's not bad when I'm playing games. It just tears compared to my gaming monitor, which is has something called adaptive sync, which updates the graphics frame only when the graphics card is ready, which gives you a much smoother looking result. So what else is going on? Last thing is, if you may remember last week I was trying out this other kind of diet soda. What was it? The extreme, it was like, was it the orange? It was something zesty orange. So they have some other ones in the line. There's this. This is feisty cherry. And this one is ginger lime. And this one is twisted mango. So I'll try these over the next few days and see if they're any better. I suspect they're going to taste kind of like the other ones. So not really expecting a whole lot from that. Is there anything else to talk about? As I said, this is going to be a week of development work. I might stream part of it. I may. But I don't really think so. I think one last thing. Well, we'll see. It depends on like how I'm feeling. One last thing is to check this lens on this other camera they have here. So I'm going to go to Oxcam and switch the Oxcam from the 920 out there to the U-tap. And let me turn on the camera. So right now I have my DSLR over here. And yeah. So I had forgotten, I thought I had given this lens to my dad, and I think I did. But this is I should hold it over here. This is a pancake lens, a 24mm pancake lens on my Canon 7D Mark II. And I was curious to see how it would work running it through the webcam interface. So it's not a zoom lens, but it's a nice bright lens. It's 2.8. I'm not sure how well it focuses though. It seems to be automatically adjusting, and the nice thing about having it on the DSLR is I can actually do exposure compensation, so I can get a good image. There it's a little bit bright. I can drop it down, dial it in, and I should be able to adjust the, what is this doing anything? I'm not sure what this is adjusting, if anything at all. So like I'm looking at the dials on the back of here, there's a few control dials on this. So I rotate this and adjust the exposure on the other one. You can see it getting darker or lighter. I don't know if that's really showing up. But this gives me some better camera control. So if I was doing some, wanted to get more close up on something, I should be able to get better quality on things. You can see it's like it has autofocus on it, for example. And since the aperture is so wide, it gives a much nicer look. This lens doesn't have image stabilization on it though. There's another lens I can put on that for this, but just wanted to see what this would look like. Next time I'll try the expensive lens that I have, that unfortunately I probably need to have looked at, because it's no longer properly exposing in certain focal lengths. So I'm not sure what the problem is with it. Anyway, that's it for today's What's Up, Dave. Just going to get started on doing a lot of work. And I might take apart that graphics card later and try to refurbish its heatsink fan unit. It may need to have thermal paste reapplied to it or something. We'll figure it out. Or I need to buy an aftermarket fan and replace it. We'll see. So that's for it for today's What's Up, Dave. Hope you're having a good week. And I will talk to you later. Bye.